Tomorrow is somewhat of a big day for myself. I'll be heading to Windsor Castle to receive an OBE. Our very own Jeff Sterling has been in touch with a message.
Ali, I hope that citation includes services to the square sausage. Well done, mate. You deserve it. I hope you have a great day. There'll be a million memories. But remember, set that alarm. This is one time that Shaban cannot cover for you.
Jeff, just for I can confirm, if it was services to the square sausage, it'd be a knighthood I'd be getting, by the way. There is nobody on the planet loves a square sausage with a bit of brown sauce more than me. Now, as we're having to coerce with royalty, who could better to talk me through and put me in the right shape for this big day tomorrow as the poshest man in radio. Here he is.
I have to do things, you know. I'm going to be out in my garden trying just bedding it down for winter today, if that's all right. I'm never doing anything with you again. Alan, I love you, I think.
I'm not the greatest athlete, and particularly when it came to the obstacle race.
I've got one gardener coming up today.
The
ever loyal Martin will be up today with me, but I will be doing my fair share. I don't just point and go.
Rupert Bell on social media, he made that mistake of taking a picture. I think it was in Hong Kong or Dubai, in the hotel window.
Was he rock hard Bell then as well?
This is just getting so abusive.
Now, I have to inform the listeners, I've just lifted my head and looked at a television screen right above me on YouTube. Guys, get yourself onto YouTube and look at what is facing you. It's the wonderfully dressed and aptly dressed Rupert Bell. Rupert, you're looking nothing short of magnificent this morning. I must admit, that top hat makes you look about 8'4".
Well, it's one that I got in 1903. I'm mighty proud of this particular top hat. Yes, waking up this morning, I suddenly said, I got this message, could you dress up? Well, you two, you basically have gone and got the scruffiest pair of black t-shirts and put them on. And I do have that change tomorrow, because what are you going in? Because I believe you're going to Windsor Castle. Are you going booted and suited, top hat and tail, or are you going to try and find a suit that fits?
Well, there's a controversial one, because I can't lie to you. Previous suits during my playing career don't fit anymore. And they're a little bit baggy on me. So what I would say is this, Rupert, I did think about national dress, as I am in possession of a kilt. However, the attire that I asked for is either national dress or lounge suit. And I've decided myself and the boys are going in a lounge suit tomorrow, but we will be very, very respectfully dressed for the occasion, that is for sure. I want to ask you a question, Rupert, in terms of the OBE, which I'm very honoured to be going to receive and pick up. Does that grant me any special privileges? Like, will I be able to take my own flock of sheep through my own village main street in Bridge of Weir or East Kilbride or anything like that? Can I march my sheep through the village?
Well, the OBE actually means others' efforts. So yeah, it's not one to be proud of, Ali. That's what we used to refer to people who get an OBE, that they've basically cashed in on everybody else. And so
nothing new there. All the good work of Townsend and Brazilian people like that, and yourself.
You know, so basically, the most important, if you're going in your lounge suit, could you just make sure that your tie is done up properly and we don't see it sort of half cock, okay? So it needs to make sure that you've done a decent knot and you pulled it up properly, and a nice plain shirt, nothing too fancy. And basically you'll have music when you walk into Windsor Castle. I have a feeling you may get the Prince of Wales tomorrow, because if it's Windsor, he lives just down the hill there. So it's an easy gig for him to get to. So you can ask him anyway if he might be going to the Villa tomorrow night after he's given you the gong. So and you'll get 2 minutes. There will be music playing in the background, and please don't break out into song, okay? Just I cannot resist singing at any moment. There's a bit of music in the background, and suddenly if the band of the household division strike up a bit of AC/DC, please don't think your fellow
The one thing I've got to say to you is this, Rupert. Viv did make me try on the previous white shirt that I'd worn at a funeral about 3 years ago, and remarkably, when I tried to go for the top button, there was a gap of about 3 inches that somehow had appeared between the button and the hole. So I don't know whether the shirt's shrunk or my neck's got 3 inches larger, but I'm led to believe it's probably the latter. But I will be wearing a very a white shirt, a nice clean calm white shirt with a collar and tie, mate, and should have any other etiquette, like in terms of, I believe I'm not allowed to speak until I'm spoken to, which could prove difficult.
Yes, shut up. Basically, let him do the speaking. I'm sure if it's Prince William, he will want to talk football. So you're on safe ground there, but don't bang on. It's not a 4-hour breakfast show, okay? So make your point quickly, Ali.
Yeah.
Remember, lots of other people who want to get the OBE or NBE will be knighted, okay? There will be about 60 fellow investitures, plus all the family and entourage. So it's quite a long process.
Do you think, Rupert, do you think Prince William will lean forward and say to Ali, what about that Rupert Bell's tips he keeps giving us every day? Well, he said, I've been on the last 3, he said, and I've done my brains.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I have a winner. So back in your box, Andy.
You're right.
Final question, Rupert. Should I save the glass of champagne post-meeting or pre-meeting?
I would suggest you have a quiet one before, but only one, because we know what happens to you. I don't want you getting too talkative, and then basically do not eat too many sandwiches. Don't think they're just for you. Okay. You put your diva away. And enjoy the very special day that you're going to experience. You deserve it. But I want to make sure when I see the photographs that you have passed muster and the shirt fits, the suit fits. But I don't want reports of the fact that Ally McCoist has managed to drag out the investiture to last about 10 hours and poor old Prince William misses the game at Villa Park.
Brilliant, my friend. Thank you very, very much for your kind comments and understanding. And you look absolutely superb this morning, pal. Thank you.
Alex,
thank you.
Just very quickly, we've had a lot of messages coming in, passing on their absolute best wishes to you. And I just want to also say as well, mate, listen, nobody deserves it more. I hope you, Viv, and the boys have a sensational day. You do deserve it.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.